Hi friends, so welcome back to today's live trading video. So today was one more day where Banknifty was teaching us all kind of alphabets. Yes, I am out of the trade very quickly today. Uh, I now felt fighting with the market much more. I just limited my loss to 0.5% and closed for today. Um, but there's a saying, the road to heaven is always very difficult. It's filled with thorns. The same thing applies now as well, because in the month of December, I have reached a negative zone. My MTM, my overall equity curve has come down below zero for the first time in the month of December. It's almost December 14th as of today. So we still have half the month, so I'm deciding to go little aggressive from, might be from the expiry. I live for tomorrow, I'll just observe for tomorrow as well. And then from expiry 16th, I'm thinking of going a little bit aggressive, because it's been half the month and still there's no cash in the account. Yes. Okay. So let us watch today's trade. It was a little bit of a panic kind of trades, because there was again sudden moves. Initially market was going down, then Banknifty spiked up and went up, then again started coming down. So it was very difficult, very tough ride today in the market. But nevertheless, I never lost much. I just lost a small part of my capital, and it is not affecting anything of my emotions. And that is the main thing which we have to consider when we are doing trading. Okay, so without wasting much time, let us look into today's trades. Okay, so today was a gap down day. These days, Nifty, Bank Nifty, we don't know what is happening. It's just going opening gap down and gap up kind of situation. But this is expected when there is a lot of volatility in the market. Again, the world indices also are showing a negative day. Okay, so the positions which I took for today was 36,800 call and put. Once again, I am taking a neutral position. So if at all you look into this, you can see a lot of put options being built up. There is a lot of put unwinding as well as happened, but calls are not much, but the major thing is in the puts. Okay, so I can see there are two walls, but apart from that, the put unwinding has happened, and also we can see big puts being built up, whereas the calls are not so very impressive. So so when you see the overall change as well, you can see the put change is almost double than the call change. So the market is expected to rebound from this level. That is what it is trying to sell. If puts are more, then you can expect the market to go above from this level, but we had a gap down. So considering these two contra views, I have once again taken a neutral positions. Okay, so the nearby call and support, I don't find much big areas of concern, so we'll wait for price action. Okay, so now you can see Bank Nifty is touching this level. It is multiple times, you can see once over here and then again over here, it is trying to get a pullback. So this is going to be an area below which Bank Nifty might crash. This is the expectation which I am having, and then let us see how it goes forward. Yeah, so I'm just marking the levels as of now, in case if it breaks this line or if it comes near this line, I might go for a negative bias. Okay, so presently positions are fair enough. And looking back into the open interest, so you can see now the call change has increased. Okay, so this is how people keep changing their views. We can't, and market is dynamics. Okay, okay, so now you can see the price has touched our level and is trying to cross the level, and there is a lot of difference between call and the put. So that is why I had to sell the call option, because market was going down. Okay, so and if you look into the positions, now we are neutral once again. So if you add up both the calls, you can see 235 plus almost 200, it's coming close to put value of 400. So we are trying to make it delta neutral now, because the deficiency was much higher. That is why I made it delta neutral now. Okay, as expected friends, you can see Bank Nifty always the villain. That is what we can say. It has reversed back from our levels, and then you can see the indicators also suggesting that the market is bullish as of now. It's not completely bullish, because I still wait for the RSI. You can see RSI is still below 60, but the technical indicators suggest that no more it is going down, it is picking up. So that is what both indicators are telling. There is a confluence of indicators happening here. You can see both indicators have already come into green. So now I have to change my view again. So then I have to
adjust the positions. Okay, so let us see how I adjusted the positions. So I sold put now, and once again I wanted to make the positions delta neutral. So I sold puts as of now, and you can see calls and puts have almost made equal. They have been once again I made it delta neutral. So trying to add the call and the put, you almost get the same value. So once again we are delta neutral now, and then we will just wait and see how Bank Nifty moves. Accordingly, we will take a call. Okay. So presently, what I can see is that this is like N. You can call it N, or you can call it W, or you can call it U. This is what I was telling you. Bank Nifty was teaching us all kind of alphabets for today. This is a spike which created a lot of problem for today, and so once again I added 36,800 put, and you can see my losses have started to increase. It's piling up. There is a sudden move in Bank Nifty, and you can see the losses are also increasing. In case if it comes down, it's good for us now, but Bank Nifty has its own plan. You can see it is continuing to go top. This is where Bank Nifty adjustments becomes very difficult. We don't want this kind of movements. You can see continuous 4 big green candles. This is where when the way becomes very difficult for us. If at all we are having this kind of over here you can see one red, one green, one red, this kind of slow movements also, it's very good for option trader, especially non-directional traders. But this kind of one-way movements are very dangerous for us. Okay, so it is just moving in one direction. So then my limit for the day also has been reached. So then I had to close all my positions. I closed all my positions. Today booked a loss of 61,000. So for the first time, as I told you, I have entered a negative equity curve in this particular month of December. So I still have half the month. I'll wait for 1 or 2 days and then start becoming aggressive. I'll start trading with full my capital so that I can recover and come back into a good profitable zone. Okay friends, so this is about today's video. Once again, a very tough day for the non-directional traders, and hope you had good learning how we did the adjustments. It was very simple, but market was not in a good mood today. That is what we can say. So such kind of days, we just have to be patient enough, and then remaining market will take care. Okay friends, so thank you and have a nice day.